What's up, pilots? Skip here. Did a couple of refinements on the EC-1500. As you can see, I put some extra lighting and stuff on it using those E-Flites. It came out real easy. The hatch back there, for bomb drop, even has one in there. So that was a real easy thing to do, to light this thing up a whole lot better for night flying. But that isn't what this is all about, guys. It's that time of the year with the snow and stuff on the ground, and I'm going to be putting the skis on this thing pretty shortly. But I wanted to talk to you about waterproofing. Let me turn some light on here for you guys. But we want to get some waterproofing done on this plane before I take it out and fly it in wet, nasty weather and in the snow and stuff with the skis. Particularly, we want to make sure that we hit the ESCs, which are down in there. You can reach them on both sides of the cells from underneath. Down in there, you're going to have to use the straw, and I use this Corrosion-X. Really good stuff. You can get it on Amazon. It comes with a nice little handy straw, and the straw is long enough to reach down in there for it. So you're going to want to spray some in there, and then you're going to want to come around in the back side here, guys, and you're going to want to get up in there, and as you can see the back side of the ESC. So shoot some in there, let it bubble up a little bit, okay, and then let it dry. Kind of invert it and roll it around, give it about a 6-axis roll and stuff a couple of times out, where you're not going to bump your wingtips and stuff like that around. Give yourself some space, but do that on both sides, and let it dry for about a half an hour, okay? And after that, you're going to want to charge it up, run it, and blow it through. If that's not an option, or you don't feel comfortable with that, guys, just take a straw, an ordinary straw, and just get up in the front and start blowing it out the back. Put a towel or something down underneath there to prevent you from soiling the surface, and that's going to waterproof your ESCs, guys. So the last thing we want to do is lose power, especially on a twin up there in flight in inclement weather. I've been known to fly in the snow, so active as it's snowing, so I kind of want to make sure this thing's all set to go. The servos are pretty well protected. They've got tape over them. The bottom servos, gravity is going to keep stuff from getting in there. But what I'm going to do is I'll be using a little bit of a marine-based grease just on a Q-tip, and I'm going to dab around the areas where any moisture could get in, particularly on the rudder surface. The rudder servo is probably about the most vulnerable because it does have an area where moisture could accumulate. So I'm going to take a little bit of that marine grease and dab in the spots and kind of fill in the spots where moisture could get in there. And then I'm going to go around with the Corrosion-X, and I'm going to hit with the straw, just a little squirt on each top of each servo, and let it sink down in there, and that will repel moisture from getting down in there.
System idle.
Yes, we know it's idle. Hold on a second. Now, after you've done all this with all your servos, guys, actuate them. Make sure you work them in there and get everything in, and make sure it's ready to go. And like I say, if you don't feel like running it up, clear this side because I know I moved something. So if you don't feel like running it up and letting the blades actually just kind of push that through, I'm not going to do too hard, it's going to start moving. But take it outside and give it a good run up, and you'll blow the rest of the stuff out of there. Give it a while to dry, though, so that you don't short anything out. But that stuff is really perfectly safe on ESCs. I have actually sprayed this with ESCs with this stuff, just like they did on flight test. I sprayed an entire one of those little mini drones and blew it off with an air hose, and half an hour later I submerged it in water, and it wanted to fly underwater. It was incredible. So awesome stuff, guys. Anyway, the E-Flites came out looking pretty cool. You can really see this thing at night, and the whole darn fuselage lights up. I will give you a quick shot of that bomb drop back here.
Bomb drop.
Now that'll be real easy to see from the bottom whether it's open or closed, because that's been kind of hard. So anyway, Skip here, just like I say, give you guys a quick note, and not fry your ESCs and your servos and stuff like that if you can do any winter flying. All right, thanks for dropping by. I'm sorry I haven't been around for a while. I've been really busy. We've had a kind of home issue going on here. I lost a dog. You might notice we've only got, well, they're not in here right now. I've got the big boy, Willie, and I've got Abby still, the little fawn and white one, but the black and white little cow one, she's gone. She lasted a week, over a week, but I had to put her in the ground Saturday. Say a little prayer for Maggie Moo, guys. We won't be seeing her in any more videos. And hope you guys had a nice Thanksgiving. Mine was a little on the rough side, to say the least. All right, we will see you soon, and better days to come. God bless you all. Happy flying.